I'm Megan Scavio, Director of the Game Developers Conference. Thank you for joining us today. This is my second press conference in Beijing. I was fortunate to be able to attend a press conference in 2007 to announce the first GDC China held that fall in Shanghai. It's good to be back, albeit virtually. The only reason I'm unable to be there right now is that I am busy preparing for the upcoming GDC in San Francisco taking place later this month. The Game Developers Conference, or GDC, started in 1988 and is now the largest annual gathering of professional game developers focusing on learning, inspiration, and networking. The event comprises an expo, networking events, award shows such as the Independent Games Festival and the Game Developers Choice Awards, and a variety of sessions by industry professionals on game-related topics covering programming, design, audio, production, business, and visual arts. The Think Services Game Group has expanded the GDC brand towards a global audience. Additional events include GDC Canada, to be held this May in Vancouver, GDC Europe, to be held in Germany this August in conjunction with Gamescom, the leading game industry European event for consumers, publishers, and trade professionals. We also have GDC Austin, a September event focusing on the online game industry. And of course, closing out the year is GDC China in October 2009, the definitive event for game industry professionals in China. This will actually be my 10th GDC, and the one thing has remained consistent over all these years is our core value. To us, content is king, and the true reason for the success and endurance of the GDC. With support from a dedicated advisory board, the content of the conference remains relevant and has a direct bearing on the current state of the industry. I attended all the advisory board meetings in China, and I was deeply impressed by the passion and dedication of these community representatives. I look forward to meeting China advisory board members again in China. And now, let me introduce you to Philip Chapnick.
Ni hao. I'm Philip Chapnick, the Chief Executive of Think Services. And on behalf of all the management and staff at Think Services and our parent company, United Business Media, it is my pleasure to extend our welcome to you here today. We are very excited about the opportunity to work with the Chinese game development community and key government offices to bring GDC to China. Having been to China several times now, the incredible energy and creativity of the Chinese people is all too obvious to me. Having met with top executives at Chinese game development organizations, it is my sincere belief that not only will GDC bring powerful assistance to the Chinese game development community, but that in this exciting interchange, GDC itself will reciprocally derive powerful benefit from the distinctly Chinese approach to game development. With this announcement, GDC China in Shanghai now joins our two other major international events, GDC in San Francisco, USA in the spring, and GDC Europe in Cologne, Germany in the summer, as one of three essential pivot points upon which the game development community world calendar will revolve. Together, these three events will provide the worldwide community of game developers with globally inspired conferences and genuinely international fellowship to enable them to create the kind of games that will not only drive economic progress, but truly create the uplifting new art and entertainment forms of the 21st century. Games that can reach beyond the ordinary and uplift the 21st century human spirit using 21st century tools and technologies. Last but not least, I want to take this opportunity to thank our honorable guests from the Ministry of Culture, Culture and Marketing Department, the Shanghai Municipal Administration of Culture, Radio, Film, and TV Marketing Division, the Shanghai Information Services Association, the Ministry of Industry and Information Technology, and the China E-Game Industry Association. Your support is instrumental to not only GDC China, but also the China game developer community and China game industry development overall. Working together, I believe that we can help the Chinese game development community to rapidly become world-class and at the same time share its distinctly Chinese approach with the rest of the world. I also want to thank the media representatives attending the press conference today. We'd like to extend a warm invitation to all of you to visit all stops of GDC. This is an exciting time, and GDC China for sure will be the highlight of the year. I am looking forward to seeing you all in person in October at GDC China.